What is up, my Underground 4 family? To start, I want to say thank you to people who I just had on, the Jet Boys, Cade, Luke, Nick, Gav, Fiend, Fenton. I want to thank them for coming on. And not more importantly, because they're important, obviously, but most importantly, I want to thank everybody. If you came on this show and you were a part of this, there's a lot of times that, people came on here that, I didn't know. Like when Natalie Matar, shout out to Natalie, came on for the first time, I hadn't talked to her for a real conversation in like 3 years. And we produced 2 podcasts, and they both did well. Who else? Oh, that dropped. I don't know. Oh, sorry. And, who else? Savannah Van Gorder and her friend. I never even met her friend. I didn't even know her last name. Savannah, I had a civil conversation with since 8th grade. And, just things like that, dude. I met I get to talk to tons of people. This was episode 30 with the Jet Boys. And it was 30 fun episodes. From just being me and my 4 friends. I mean, heck, I named this podcast after my brothers, dude. After Andrew, Vaughn, and Brennan. Shout out to you guys. I love you guys. Underground 4, baby. Because that's 4 of us. We're a family, dude. And I don't care if you never got in the show. There were some people who I just never found time. I forgot. They forgot. Whatever. But if you came on the show, thank you, dude. Thank you from the bottom of my heart, dude. It means so much to me, dude. For you to come down here and just have a hour talk about nothing. Nothing. Like, people would ask me, hey, what are we going to talk about? I'd always say I wing it every time, because I did wing it every time. The episode with Danny and Max and Vaughn, I winged it. Or I didn't wing it, I wrote stuff down. But that's just because somebody told me to do that. I'll never do that again. Yeah. And then most importantly, to everybody else. Shouldn't say everybody else because that's a bad thing. But to everybody else, man. If you took the time, to listen to this podcast, to listen to me talk, I don't really know why you listen to me talk. Why you choose me of all people. But, you guys did. You chose to listen to me for some reason. And from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Thank you. The highest episode, not really to my surprise, I expected, I get UFC fighters on here, dude, and it gets 25 views. Like, what the heck? Then I get, Miles Oates. I'm just kidding, Miles, love you. And it gets 18, I know it's not more, but that's a lot. I get... it's insane. Anyway. But the highest episode with 370 views was, how do you know who it was? Kennedy, Noel, Jenna, Dan, Winnie, and Rebecca. You guys broke the record. Broke the Foreskins record. Congrats. Thank you guys for coming on. It's not one of those things, dude. Like, I started this podcast for a couple reasons. There's nothing to do. And my heroes of the podcast game are Rogan, Brian Callen, Brennan Schaub, Theo Vaughn, Bert Kreischer, Tom Segura, all those people, dude. I just want to be like them. And, I want to get closer to people. I wanted to meet new people, dude. This is my last summer before going off to Countryville. And I wanted to leave an impact somehow, some way. And I got to do it by talking and having random conversations with random people about conspiracy theories, the flat earth theory, eating dog food, doing stupid things, Like, I'll wing every episode, dude. And I'll do it forever. And yeah, it worked, I made a lot of friends. I shouldn't say I made a lot of friends, but, I revamped some friendships, I've got good memories of, hanging out down here just talking, This was definitely the highlight of my summer, was definitely doing these podcasts on a daily basis. Not daily, I think the most I did in a week was like 5. But, my highlight was doing these. and I mean that. I know it's more visible in some episodes than others, but, if you haven't noticed, I stutter a lot, and this was another way to kind of help me get over it. And it's been getting worse lately. I think it's because I stopped podcasting for a little bit. Not really stopped, but, took a pause because I've been so busy. But, it's really helped me talk. And, another thing, it just means a lot to me, I've talked to UFC fighters, dude. I've talked to drummers of Savage of the Minute, Derek Bjornsson. He friended me on Facebook, dude. I'm honored. Thank you, dude. I talked to UFC fighters, dude, and I've made friends. Speakeasy Podcast. We never got to collab, man, but we'll do it sometime down the road. Thank you, everybody, for taking your time to slide up on my story, to go to my Instagram, to do anything, to listen to a pod, even if it was for 30 seconds, and you couldn't stand my voice or you didn't like the person who I was with. This podcast made one person cry. Like, that's a flex, bro. Jeez, that's a flex, dude. I'll say that. I don't care. Am I a terrible person? Maybe, but it's a flex. But yeah, so what I'm getting at, if you couldn't tell, is I leave for school in 6 hours exactly, and I'm not sure what podcasting is going to be like up there, so I'm taking an indefinite break. I'm going to call this the end of season 1. It's like any TV show, dude. You never know when it's going to come back. Maybe it'll be in a week. Maybe it'll be in a year. Maybe it'll be next summer, starting next summer when I get out. Maybe it'll be Christmas. Hopefully Christmas. I feel like, when I get back for Christmas for that month or whatever, I'll definitely be able to, or, when coronavirus sends me home because one person gets it at school, then I'll restart it. But indefinite break. This is the end of season 1, and we are in an indefinite hiatus. Shout out to Stone Sour. So are they. Nobody gets it. Anyway, yeah. So that's what I had to say. From the bottom of my heart, man, this podcast means more than me to anything, A couple people have t-shirts. Wear them, dude. I'm moving in the morning, and that's what I'm wearing to move in. I want people to ask me about it. I want to do it up there. I'm not bringing the Rodecaster. I'm not bringing the lights yet. I'm not bringing the headphones. If, I'm up there for a week and, people want to do it, I'll do it on a lesser scale. But for now, we're going to wait it out. I think that's the smart thing to do. C's get degrees, baby. But baseball, school, podcast, dude. Let's run the success. I made $8 off this podcast, dude. This is a successful business. And the Underground 4 will live forever. I promise. Whether I never do another episode, whether anything happens, it'll live forever, man. People are remembered in high school for things, whether it's, the kid who, fell off the stands in the student section, the kid who blew the football game, the kid who won the state championship. And I just hope that I can be remembered as the kid with the podcast in the 586, baby. Thank you guys. You all mean so much to me. If you follow me on Instagram, you subscribe to me. I've got like 80 subscribers on YouTube. That's insane. Yeah, if you've had anything to do with this podcast, whether you're on it, you listened, you've looked at my account, you looked at me and you clicked on my profile and you're like, dude, what is this stupid kid doing? That's still a click, man. That's all I care about, dude. And I love it. I'll be back. I miss y'all. Underground 4 out, baby.